Hello everyone, Tom here. We're back with another Everything You Need to Know video. This is the LG Ultragear 27GX790A-B. You know what else would be ultra? Leaving a like and maybe subscribing to the channel. It helps us out a lot and it motivates us to make better content slowly but surely. Thanks. Moving on, this is everything you need to know again. Now, about the LG Ultragear 27GX790A-B. That's a bit of a mouthful. Right off the bat, let's talk about how awesome this monitor's panel is. An OLED panel. IPS, VA, TN, blah. OLED is where it's at. OLED monitors are top of the line. The best when it comes to, well, everything. OLED monitors have much better contrast ratios, which means you get better blacks, deeper blacks, no, true blacks. Now that's not the only thing OLED monitors are good for though, so just keep watching. This monitor is a 27-inch monitor made obvious by the model name, and this monitor has a very respectable screen resolution of 1440p, basically 2560 by 1440. Now personally, I think this resolution, especially at this size, makes everything much clearer. Now, for gaming, this monitor comes with adaptive sync as well as AMD FreeSync Premium Pro built in, and it also has NVIDIA G-Sync compatibility. Now these features reduce or eliminate screen tearing entirely, and they also add a little bit of redundancy to endgame VSync options and whatnot. This monitor's refresh rate is also very high, 480 Hz to be exact. That's one of the highest refresh rates I've seen in a monitor. Now that's not where the gaming performance ends. This monitor has a very low response time. If IPS panels can do a minimum response time of at least 1 millisecond, OLED panels are able to reach as low as 0.03 milliseconds. Now really, this is for the real gamer, the true gamer, the gamer. Kidding aside, esports players benefit from the extremely low response time, but that's not to say you, the average gamer, won't be able to use it. You can go on ahead and use it for whatever games you want. It doesn't really matter. You're still a gamer at the end of the day. So, it's safe to say that this is a pretty good gaming monitor, but what about for general use, like watching movies or YouTube or streaming? What about for work? What if you need really great color accuracy? What if that's important? Well, this monitor comes with a 98.5% DCI-P3 coverage, which I think is adequate for practically everything you want to do with this monitor. The high color accuracy should help with color representation, which matters if you're let's say a true cinema goer, or if you need it for photo editing or video editing and whatnot. Now one other thing that this monitor gets, thanks to the OLED panel, is a high peak brightness of 1200 nits. Design-wise, I don't really like the stand. I mean, the base itself is quite thin, and it does look pretty stable, but it's too big, and for myself. The actual stand itself is pretty wide, and I think it takes up more space than it should. If I were you, I'd use a monitor arm for this. Now when it comes to ports, this monitor gets 2 HDMI 2.1 ports, 1 DisplayPort 2.1 port, 1 USB Type-B port, 2 USB Type-A ports, and a 3.5mm audio jack. In my opinion, that's a relatively simple but very respectable and, I guess you could say a practical port selection. So, did you like this monitor? If you did, you can check out the links in the description below for the monitor and for the monitor arm if you don't like the stand itself. If not that, you can just get the monitor. If you don't or can't click on links, why not scan these QR codes instead? Well, it's been great. I'll see you all again soon, but for now, I'm Tom. Toodles.